ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Medicom toy action figure review on the X-Men's MAFEX Magneto. And oh my goodness, I really cannot stop buying these MAFEX X-Men figures. And yeah, here we have Magneto finally. I love the packaging with these, consistently awesome. Nice art by Jim Lee right there on the cover where it says 179, 6-inch figure. Right there on the side it says Magneto X-Men, really cool pose, or image anyway. And then on the back you can see some cool poses and it's showing all the accessories. And then you can see Magneto on the side right over there. And then you get some nice Jim Lee comic art right there. It says Magneto X-Men, not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. But first, if you're trying to get your MAFEX figures, you can do so.
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's Magneto out of the packaging, and I gotta tell you, first impressions, I'm having fun with it already, and the cape is quite large, a bit bigger than I thought it would be, but it's not really bothering me at all. And yeah, we have some good looking stuff over here to look at, so let's get a closer look at those accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at Magneto. I love these magnetism effects over here. We also get 4 sets of interchangeable hands, 3 heads and a helmet, and then we get this standard issue display stand with the larger clamp right over here. You also get the cradle clamp system right there, this extra piece that you can add to it if you want to without having the gooch cradle. And then you could also add this stem right over here to have the cape leaning on it, I guess, if you want to. Not totally necessary though. And the hands all look really good. Don't need so many wide open hands, but you get this huge wide open hands, and then I guess these more relaxed wide open hands, and then you get these grabby wide open hands. You get a set of fisted hands, which look good, but I did get some paint come off of them a little bit while using some of the effects over here. It was these ones. Yeah, I think this is what was messing with me. So these disc effects right here are really cool. I do like how they look. The milky blue, coming through that translucent plastic looks great. But yeah, when I was porting this on, I actually rubbed some paint off the knuckle because it's not supposed to go into it like a fist. It's kind of more like he's almost palming with a fist shape. It's really weird. So yeah, not punching into the effect piece, but like you're using the finger knuckles to go into it. So that's how you do that. Took me a second. And then you have these other magnetic effects which have the hand kind of built into it already, which is pretty cool. I do like that they did that, and I really like both of them. You have some white mixed in there with the baby blue, looking very cool. Really like these a lot, and not super sharp, definitely pointy, if you could see how it points in there, but not stabby pointy, just pokey pointy. And then you have these other ones. Oh, I knocked over all the heads. But yeah, these are really cool too. I love that they have the little white right there. Very cool effect piece. It could be a little bit tricky. Again, you want to match the shape. So I'm going to use this other effect right over here. And you could just go ahead and get the fist in there and then attach it to the figure. This creates a little bit of a problem when you're trying to remove the hand though, so I did find that frustrating. Using one of these tends to help a little bit, but you might end up just pushing it further into the effect piece. If that happens, then you got to heat this up and then it'll come out a whole lot easier. And moving on to the head sculpts, I really like all 3. This one is my absolute favorite. Oh my god, I love that metallic purple paint right there. The facial expression, the eyes look good. Love the teeth. Hair looks good coming out the back right over there. Really good looking head sculpt. I love the touch of like grayish blue right there mixed in with the white. Fantastic. Really like this a lot. And then you have the shadowy face, which I also really like a lot. And it's good that they sculpted in his facial features. You know what I mean? I think that looks really good. So I like this, especially if you have low lighting settings and everything on the figure. Looks great. And then you have the unhelmeted Magnus head sculpt, looking absolutely fantastic. I love this head sculpt, man. They did such a good job with this thing. Oh, that looks so sick. Love it. And then again, the grayish blue mixed in with the hair, very comic booky. And then you have the helmet all by its lonesome right over here if you want him to hold it. Looking pretty solid. So I don't have a lot to say about the rest of the figure, but I really do like the metallic purple over here. I also like the metallic sheen that we're seeing in the cape right here, especially on the inside of it. It looks really good. The torso and the body, it kind of does feel like the Scott Summers figure a little bit. You know, I know it's not the same exact sculpt, but they do kind of have a similar vibe. I don't know if the arms are reused or not, but they're very similar in size. But I wish we had a little bit of black shading on the red. Like for a moment here and there, I would think to myself, maybe I'm looking at some red shading, but then it's just shadowing, or just maybe a little bit of purple going a little too far from the lines, a little dot right over there. And then you can see there's a little speck of paint missing right over there, right above the crotch. Nice wrinkles in the sculpt and everything. Legs look really good, you know. So I do like the shiny purple and the cape. Holy crap. I mean, you know that you're looking at a very wide cape. When this arrives, it's very jagged, which I think is kind of neat. Over time, I just decided to kind of just lay it or splay it all the way out over here. And this is awesome. I love this. So yeah, very nice. Large Magneto cape over here. Very fun to display with. And jumping the gun with the measurements over here, but it's about 10, 11 inches across right there. I don't have any complaints about the articulation of this figure. The head will look up that far. Well, can you see it past the cape right there? Which isn't the greatest, but with all that hair and this collar going throughout, you know, I can see how it's hindered. And you can move the head downward that much. You get good head pivoting along with the neck joint in there. So I am moving both joints as I move it back and forth and rock it side to side. Turn side to side right over there. And then you have a butterfly joint right here, and it shifts up and down. Shoulder moves outward that much. Forward, rotates full 360. Bicep swivel. And then the double jointed elbows, then the wrist turns side to side, hinges horizontally or vertically, depending on how you have that configured. Then you have the diaphragm joint, diaphragm pivot, crunches forward a little bit, and then with the waist joint, you'll move forward that far. With both joints, you'll move forward or back that much. And then you get some pivoting at the waist as well. Of course, they both turn side to side, and then you get some drop down hip action, and you can get the legs moving outward just that far. And they'll move up that much and back that much. Upper thighs swivel in there. Double jointed knees. Then the ankles do move down, up, turn side to side. Beautiful ankle pivot and toe articulation. Now to measure out this Magneto figure, you can see he's measured at about 6.5 inches tall. And then here's Magneto next to my MAFEX X-Men figures. We have Psylocke, Brown Suit Wolverine, Jean Grey. We have Cyclops and Gambit. And yeah, one of the sins of the channel is that I haven't reviewed this figure. Gotta review this figure. By the way, probably gonna sell the Tiger Stripe MAFEX Wolverine figure. So if you're interested in that, auction started at $1, whatnot this Thursday. Then for a quick Magneto comparison, we have the MAFEX Magneto next to the Marvel Legends Hasbro Family Matters 3-pack version over here. And yeah, I'm only comparing these two because I had a stupid idea reorganizing my bins where my Toy Biz Legends were and my Marvel Select Legends were, so I'm not showing off the Magneto from Toy Biz or Marvel Select, but hey, you know, there's a comparison. And then here's the Magneto figure next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Inner Letdown Spider-Man. Hey, you! Yeah, cool it on the powers, alright? We don't need you messing with the Earth's magnetic field, huh? We need that to protect us from the solar radiation, or else we're all gonna get the melanomas! We're gonna get the melanomas! So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the stop motion. I just had a little bit extra fun for me anyway, doing that one. I enjoyed it. Anyway, if you liked the video, hit that like button, and if you're new here, please help us reach that 1 million subscriber milestone by clicking that subscribe button. And this Magneto figure is pretty awesome. I kind of went into this figure thinking I was going to like it a lot, and yeah, I really do like it a lot. I don't really have many complaints about it. I'm pretty impressed with it. The only gripe, really, the only thing that stood out for me is lack of a shadowing effect throughout on the figure, which, you know, yeah, I wish it had it. It doesn't have it. I kind of hoped it would be there, but it's not. So, but let me know what you guys think. I think it's a pretty solid piece. I like the metallic purple throughout. I like the articulation. The accessories are a lot of fun to play with and everything, and I'm really liking these MAFEX X-Men figures, even though they are expensive. They've gone up in price, and it's like over $100 now, man. They are pretty expensive, but they are also very fun too. So I really do like the figure a lot, and the price point of around $100. I'll give this MAFEX Magneto figure a Sud rating of... I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on Whatnot. We got a giveaway this Thursday, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
We're shot.